In the 27th year of Israel's king Jeroboam, Azariah, son of Amaziah, became king of Judah. He was 16 years old when he became king, and reigned 52 years in Jerusalem. His mother's name was Jecoliah, who was from Jerusalem. Azariah did what was right in the Lord's sight, just as his father Amaziah had done. Yet the high places were not taken away. The people continued sacrificing and burning incense on the high places. The Lord afflicted the king, and he had a serious skin disease until the day of his death. He lived in a separate house, while Jotham, the king's son, was over the household governing the people of the land. The rest of the events of Azariah's reign, along with all his accomplishments, are written in the historical record of Judah's kings. Azariah rested with his fathers and was buried with his fathers in the city of David. His son Jotham became king in his place. In the 38th year of Judah's king Azariah, Zechariah, son of Jeroboam, became king over Israel in Samaria for 6 months. He did what was evil in the Lord's sight, as his fathers had done. He did not turn away from the sins of Jeroboam, son of Nebat, and had caused Israel to commit. Shallum, son of Jabesh, conspired against Zechariah. He struck him down publicly, killed him, and became king in his place. As for the rest of the events of Zechariah's reign, they are written in the historical record of Israel's king. The word of the Lord that he spoke to Jehu was, 4 generations of your sons will sit on the throne of Israel. And it was so. In the 39th year of Judah's king Uzziah, Shallum, son of Jabesh, became king. He reigned in Samaria a full month. Then Menahem, son of Gadi, came up from Tirzah to Samaria and struck down Shallum, son of Jabesh, there. He killed him and became king in his place. As for the rest of the events of Shallum's reign, along with the conspiracy that he formed, they are written in the historical record of Israel's kings. At that time, starting from Tirzah, Menahem attacked Tipsha, all who were in it, and its territory. Because they wouldn't surrender, he attacked it and ripped open all the pregnant women. In the 39th year of Judah's king Azariah, Menahem, son of Gadi, became king over Israel and reigned 10 years in Samaria. He did what was evil in the Lord's sight. Throughout his reign he did not turn away from the sins of Jeroboam, son of Nebat, he had caused Israel to commit. Pul, king of Assyria, invaded the land, so Menahem gave Pul 75,000 pounds of silver, so that Pul would support him to strengthen his grip on the kingdom. Then Menahem exacted 20 ounces of silver from each of the wealthy men of Israel to give to the king of Assyria. So the king of Assyria withdrew and did not stay there in the land. The rest of the events of Menahem's reign, along with his accomplishments, are written in the historical record of Israel's kings. Menahem rested with his fathers, and his son Pekahiah became king in his place. In the 50th year of Judah's king Azariah, Pekahiah, son of Menahem, became king over Israel and Samaria and reigned 2 years. He did what was evil in the Lord's sight, and did not turn away from the sins Jeroboam, son of Nebat, had caused Israel to commit. Then his officer, Pekah, son of Remaliah, conspired against him and struck him down in Samaria, at the citadel of the king's palace, as well as Argob and Ariah. There were 50 Gileadite men with Pekah. He killed Pekahiah and became king in his place. As for the rest of the events of Pekahiah's reign, along with all his accomplishments, they are written in the historical record of Israel's kings. In the 52nd year of Judah's king Azariah, Pekah, son of Remaliah, became king over Israel and Samaria and reigned 20 years. He did what was evil in the Lord's sight. He did not turn away from the sins Jeroboam son of Nebat had caused Israel to commit. In the days of Pekah, king of Israel, Tiglath-Pileser, king of Assyria, came and captured Ijon, Abel-Beth-Maachah, Janoah, Kadesh, Hazar, Gilead, and Galilee, all the land of Naphtali, and deported the people to Assyria. Then Hosea, son of Elah, organized a conspiracy against Pekah, son of Remaliah. He attacked him, killed him, and became king in his place in the 20th year of Jotham, son of Uzziah. As for the rest of the events of Pekah's reign, along with all his accomplishments, they are written in the historical record of Israel's kings. In the 2nd year of Israel's king Pekah, son of Remaliah, Jotham, son of Uzziah, became king of Judah. He was 25 years old when he became king, and reigned 16 years in Jerusalem. His mother's name was Jerusha, daughter of Zadok. He did what was right in the Lord's sight, just as his father Uzziah had done. Yet the high places were not taken away. The people continued sacrificing and burning incense on the high places. Jotham built the upper gate of the Lord's temple. The rest of the events of Jotham's reign, along with all his accomplishments, they are written in the historical record of Judah's kings. In those days the Lord began sending Rezin, king of Aram, and Pekah, son of Remaliah, against Judah. Jotham rested with his fathers and was buried with his fathers in the city of his ancestor David. His son Ahaz became king in his place.